Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Identical record. What's up with it? You at the ANC? Huh?
Clemson will find a way to get this one started.
Okay, I see you at the area code. That's that. 804 VA.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Whittington. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
I didn't play the game. Like, first time I got kicked out for lag. I literally was trying to set my live stream up and kick me out.
Oh, damn, that's what I need to do. Good shit, good shit. We live on this, man.
They'll try the run. Breaks the tackle. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. The running back has it. Fights off the defender. Slams into the pile. He'll get one to the 17.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up,
you trying to get
stick
an
their
easy
face in the
6
fan
points?
and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Moore will throw. They're setting up the screen, finding open areas. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. The Ducks will hustle to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line
that's
up.
the only
Get
thing
some
I hate
movement
about
at the
this
point
shit,
of
man.
attack and
Hey,
find a little
uniforms.
crease for your running back.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat.
come on,
Use
that's
the
what I
extra
want you to do.
blocker. On the direct snap, it's Garcia. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
Man, I changed them. I swapped this bitch ass out.
And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Give me my chance.
And that is how you silence this raucous
we play
crowd.
football right
Defensively
here,
on
champ.
the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
He's got great speed. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line.
Get him right. We gonna see him.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They're testing the right side. It's a thing at Clemson to run downhill, literally, usually when they enter the stadium. But sometimes it feels like this running game's doing that.
They run down the hill, and a lot of times they don't stop, Reese, because they keep the tempo and they keep the foot on the gas. And that's what Clemson's kind of built this offense on is tempo, trying to wear you out. And they slip in the run game, the passing game, and so many things to look at.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Klubnik. He turns that loose down the right side.
Bro, you dropped that.
Guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
They go Styles.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of
Jackson
Loud
right
is
here waiting.
deafening on this third down. Here's the Heat.
Oh.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets a block. Smash in the tackle. Touchdown, Oregon. Special teams coming through. The third aspect of the game, delivering big time. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust, he was going to the house. The sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play.
Just like that.
Big defense to this job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
And the extra point was good to finish
Hey, you
things
be
off.
fucking with dynasties and shit, bro?
Oh yeah, I'm in about 4 of them already.
Okay. I ain't gonna ask you
Kickoff
to.
team
Yeah,
is
I'm
on the
gonna
field,
get
and
another
we're ready to get this one underway.
Send me a friend request. Send me a friend request when we end this. I join.
Yeah, I'm looking for niggas to get in my J. I always run one.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Randall. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in the lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
That's what I'm supposed to been doing this morning, making my clips on my goddamn dynasty league on there. On my recruiting and shit.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hands it
Come
off.
here.
He breaks a tackle. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Fighting off the defender. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Under fire.
Get his ass, y'all.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Third and short like that on the other side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls in.
Give me my chance. Shit getting spooky.
What a turning point this could be. The offense
I'm
is
giving you a
going
chance,
for it inside its own 30. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right for the big play coming. You want to talk about aggressive
right on this interception.
nuts. This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. Trying play action.
Watch that crosser.
Bring in the heat. Converts on fourth down. Still going.
Damn.
He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Shakes off the defender. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
I ain't stuck, but what's the name? Hold on, Dave.
Off play action. Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to take off. He's not going to make it. What a good job by this defense.
Hey, you shook the screen back. That's what I'm
Oh, the down button.
Really good job by the defense.
Oh, the
Getting to
D-pad.
quarterback
Oh, the
and
D-pad.
getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good
I
job
tell you that I
wrapping
ain't
up and
gonna
getting
shoot
to the
you,
ground.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Watch that cutter.
He slings
Oh, no.
it deep to the left.
Oh, yes.
Catches
Oh,
it,
yeah.
sticks and still on his
Oh,
feet.
yeah.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown.
I got two lives, bro. I ain't got time to watch
Hey,
it.
Dad,
And the passing game comes through,
Look, I
man,
don't know
and we
your
need
live
more of that
man.
in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he makes the extra point. They're
Reset
coming
the
out
whole
to
game,
tee
bro.
it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington.
I ran the motherfucker. Oh,
Not gonna happen again.
They
gonna
drag him
cut that.
down at the 22. He
Almost
gambled with
ran
a
the
big
kickback
return
on
out in
Buddy.
the end zone and came up a little
What's up?
short.
What you need, sweetheart?
I hit you back.
Oh, I come in and ask you.
First play of the drive comes from the
You said
22.
what, bro?
It's almost halftime, baby. You can show me what you want to show me on roadblocks. It's almost halftime.
Using his legs. It's
Hey,
Hughes.
none of that, bro. Cut the
Run game is good.
Yo,
Balance is
what's
good.
up,
Now
what's
listen,
up,
if the
what's
run
up,
game
sir?
isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need
I
8
wanna
on
see.
second
I
down.
appreciate it, though.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Ducks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Moore to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Deep shot for the end zone.
Give me that. Give me that.
Intercepted. Big play stops
Being
the
greedy,
drive.
that's all.
And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its
Sell that
offense.
food.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to go up top on first down.
Hit his ass.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move.
Thank you.
It's picked off when they ruin the drive with a turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
Oh, the attempt is no good. And here in the 3rd quarter, it is still a tie ball game. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half. Lined up for an
Okay,
onside
let's
kick.
start it off with a trick.
He's able to
Man,
grab
that's
the
too
football,
much.
and the hands team gets the job done.
Man, and they tried the surprise onside to start the second
Too
half.
much
This
power.
game's a great
Yeah.
game. It's been
Yeah.
back and forth, tie football game. Maybe trying to jumpstart yourself. But I'll tell you what, now you've put your defense in a bind. Let's see how they respond.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make plays, really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Throw that bitch in the middle.
You
That's
see it
nice.
so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you
A shot toward the end zone.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, he out.
And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Clemson will send the punt team out. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. And it'll be down right
Yes,
there.
sir, at the one.
That is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the Gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own one. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't, and they got stuffed.
that back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
How many points you gonna get?
The inside handoff. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it. That's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
It's caught downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Moore will throw. Unloads it downfield. He's got it all. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire.
Yeah.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
That shit was
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Missed receiver there. It's
that shit was
incomplete.
open.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean,
my God.
the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
On third down, going up top. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Damn, he missed. He fucked that whole third down. Yeah, I got to block niggas, man.
The Ducks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
2:53. Go out with a field goal. Win the game. Touch pass.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Tackle
go the
at
other
the
way,
43 after picking up 10.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They'll run it to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. Defensive lines can take over, and right now, on the ground.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Going for it all. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Tiger. And they've moved out front. Here in the fourth.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
You got an uphill battle, but we're going to be okay.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to throw on 3rd down.
Pick out, yes sir.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Baby.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
As soon as I seen that nigga slash me,
Offense working from the pistol.
Dang time, baby. I'm finna cook you some pancakes.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
Yeah, right there.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think.
That first down, that's all we need.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Clemson trying to hold this lead and run out the clock. Gonna run it. It's Davidson. Turning on the Jets. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown.
Get him, boy.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, beat, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Lining up to tackle.
I don't got no team. I just play with the Ducks all the time, though.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. A very
I'm from
efficient
Virginia.
five-play
I got
scoring drive.
Virginia Tech.
Kickoff unit on the field,
I ain't
and
got
this
no fucking
defense will be
college
called on to protect this lead.
I don't like Alabama, so I went with the underdog.
Hey, them niggas, I can't
The
stand them.
kickoff bounces for
Man,
the end
Alabama.
zone.
But I
They'll
fuck
bring
with,
it out to the
Clemson.
25.
I fuck with Clemson
Couple
too.
little homeboys. Used to coach and
The
shit and play
drive
that
starts
culture.
from their own 25-yard line.
Honestly, they let me get clean. That's the only reason I'm trying them out right now.
Off the play fake on
Oh, you
first
gotta get
down
used
to
to it.
throw.
Yeah. Got him.
And the pass rush
Dante.
is effective, and they tackle
Oh,
him
that's
at the
a bad
19.
Peter.
If they had a
And the
quarterback,
Ducks trying to
y'all would
find
be
their way
cheating. Y'all had a
forward after the big
quarterback.
loss on the
That's
last
the issue.
play.
We ain't got Oregon ain't got no quarterback.
Buys a little extra time.
Yes, man.
Here's a throw downfield late. You want to talk about controlling
This
the
nigga
game?
retarded.
This Clemson defense hasn't even allowed
I got
150
Kawhi
yards.
That's insane. I mean, that is video game type numbers. That's crazy. You can't
Hey, stop
find
fucking
that kind of
airplaying.
numbers anywhere. This day and
God
age, there's so
damn.
much offensive firepower and speed all
My
over
fault,
the field.
bro. My
And
fault.
this
Fucking
defense said, I will have none of that and shut
Trying to fucking
everything down.
airplane from Berlin.
Timeout is called by the
Take the goddamn
defense.
TV off.
19 ticks remaining.
I'm good. It's back.
Oh, I already know my little
Damn.
she'll turn YouTube on with the quick, and then she know how to connect.
That's what the fuck she was trying to
The Ducks
do.
need their
Fuck around,
binoculars
connect to
to
my
find that
Xbox. It's
line to
over
gain
with.
here on third down. They'll run play action. Here comes the hit. Stands in and takes the hit. Another incompletion on third
Yeah,
down.
Oregon need a quarterback.
Well, this
man.
defense
That's
was
why I'm
ready
playing
for
with these
go
niggas
balls.
inside.
Against this receiver and his speed.
I need a
He's one of the
quarterback. That's
fastest
what
in the
I'm
country.
fucking
They
trying to
knew
do.
this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if
Hauls it in the first down and more.
man,
And he
man,
was
got
loose
scored
and not
already.
stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
He bad.
They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the
Pass
clock.
on.
The Ducks have it with
I'm
a first
kicking this
and
pass
10.
now.
Moore to the air. Fires to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there
Hey, you
are
is-
4 seconds
He
remaining.
threw shit, bro.
And
This
after
nigga
this
was
play,
bad.
the
He threw
cake
the ball
will be
back to
baked.
Hammer. Yeah.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Wide open downfield. They'll
PG,
bring
let me
him
see you
down
there
as he
quick, though.
bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
So it made me.
All I heard you say, it's probably raining back there. I'm like, how is me, God? It's my fault. hell. We gotta go to the doctor next now. Like I know it'd be just like a raffle. We gotta go to the doctor. Y'all gotta go Thursday. Y'all do gotta go Thursday. Drop me off. Cardell won't call me back, lady. Big back. Big back Brooklyn. Big back Brooklyn. What's up, big back Brooklyn? Ryan Frank.
Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. Boston College about to kick it off and get the... Welcome, everyone, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Mountaineers will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And the visitors start their day with nothing. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
He was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. So the opening drive of the game, and you spit it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple positive things, and then turn it over, not to start this offense one.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds a way to get it.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake. unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Wants to go up top. Gets rid of it. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Quick strike through the air for the score. That is confidence in your arm strength. Look at the revolutions on that one as he zips it in there.
Confidence, arm arrogance, whatever you want to call it. You could tell he believed it, put it right where he needed to. You got double coverage, you got to fit it in there. He believed, and he did.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Coming out with it, it's Cobb. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The give to the left side. Runs through a tackle. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking for a gap. It's Cobb. It's a running room. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He might want another play. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Cobb. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big 3rd down. And the Tigers pick up the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Frazier. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's loose. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Deflected at the goal line. He wants to throw it. Moving out of the pocket. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn!
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
The extra point here would tie the game. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Bowie. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoke the fear of God into this defense, because this 3-and-out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
And I don't know how to explain that one.